Nerdgenic Nation. We are here. We are at the finale of Hawkeye. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're already at the end. I don't know where the past 5 weeks, because the first week was episodes 1 and 2. I don't know where the past 5 weeks have gone. Last I checked, it was Thanksgiving, and a couple days it's Christmas. There's been so much going on in between. There's so much that happened in the past week between the time that I last saw you guys. It's absolutely insane. But welcome to the Nerdgenic Live watch party live stream of episode number 6 of Hawkeye. I am your host and resident superhero nerd. Whoops, 1 second. Oops, let's go back. Stop there. Okay, there we go. I'm your host and resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller. Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you guys here. If you are here with me live, thank you so much. Make sure to hit like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell so you make sure you don't miss out on any future live streams, as we're going to be having some more coming up after this series. But today, we're talking about Hawkeye, and I'm so excited. Let's do a little bit of catch up first. This past week has been absolutely bananas. We had, since the last time I talked to you guys, let's count it out. I saw Spider-Man No Way Home. Absolutely loved it. If you want to know anything that has been going through my head, check on the Nerdgenic channel, because I think I've released 4 videos so far, maybe 3 or 4, and plus I have another one upcoming. Today, the trailer for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which was at the post-credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home, came out, so I had to give my thoughts on that. Also a video you should check out right here at the Nerdgenic channel. What else crazy? I have a new laptop, new computer here in front of me, so if things are looking extra crisp, I didn't change any of those settings, but hopefully things will run 10 times smoother than they did before. That's the hope and prayer here. What else sort of crazy stuff has been going on? Again, Christmas is in a few days. How crazy. The Matrix came out on HBO Max, which I'm going to be watching after this live stream. The Witcher, I'm trying to get through that. So much has happened. So much has happened since the last time I talked to you, and that was only a week. Where did the time go? I've been extremely busy. Oh, another thing. Michael Keaton's supposed to be coming back as Batman in Batgirl. What is going... I am just being bombarded left and right. But I kind of love it. But it's still a lot of work. But today, again, like I said, it's going to be all about Hawkeye, at least for this live stream. I tried to stay away from any possible spoilers for this finale. I got 1 or 2. Now, I'm going to say 1, because one of which was that I found out there's either a mid or post-credit scene, which is finally, it only took 6 episodes. So we will be sticking around for that. But let's go ahead and talk to who's in the chat. So we do have Russell. Thank you so much for stopping by, Russell. I know it's very difficult for you to make these live streams. I'm not sure if you're still here or not, but thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. So excited you could be here for the finale. And Sal just walked in. Good evening, sir. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Today, just in case you guys do not know, we are doing the episode 6 finale of, well, I mean, it's in the title. How could you guys not know? But let's just break down how it works. So in every live stream, we have this little guy popping up. Let's see if I do this right down here. We have this little guy. Boop. Episode time code. Love the Nightwing shirt. Thank you so much. Probably one of my favorite DC characters, if not possibly my most. Dick Grayson is severely underrated. I know you were watching Batman Forever, so that's a little bit different of a Dick Grayson, but it's still a very underrated movie. I will say that. But the episode time code, which is right over here, is going to be popped up where we're going to be counting the time where we are in the episode. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to play the episode here in front of me and try and click that as simultaneously as possible. You can press play along at home. We'll try and be as synced as possible so that when I react, you react, and we have a great time. So I am super excited. I don't even know how to contain myself. So far in this series, last week we went on a big high with Wilson Fisk coming back, Vincent D'Onofrio, which, by the way, in No Way Home, Charlie Cox Daredevil returning. He's going to be returning again in She-Hulk. So Marvel is just killing the game right now. I don't know how to better explain it. But one thing I did notice, and I'll probably end up making a video on this, is that I feel like they're taking a lot of influence from a very particular franchise, possibly in the same umbrella. I'm not going to say what it is, but I may make a video on that later. But in the first couple of episodes of Hawkeye, episode number 1, I rated a 7. Episode number 2, I rated a 7. I think that's what the ratings were. This was before I started writing it down. Episode number 3, I rated an 8.5. That was a good one. Episode number 4 was an 8.5. I was on the fence for an 8.5. I was going to push it to a 7, or excuse me, push it to a 9. I didn't quite go there, but I did go 8.75. So there is that. So it's definitely making things go well. Things are tracking very well. And on average right now, we're in an upper 7%, upper 7s for the overall score of the show. So hopefully this final episode will push it above. We'll be in the 8s, maybe even higher, depending on how big this episode is. I've heard some pretty crazy things. So I'm super excited for it. We had somebody else pop in the chat, but because I can't say your name or what exactly it is that you're trying to say, hi, thank you for joining. If you did pop in for just a second and popped out, that's okay. But let's go ahead and just jump into the episode. I'm super excited for it. I could not wait any longer. Just popping this guy open here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the time code, and then we are going to go ahead and get this party rolling because I need to watch The Matrix. I got to make a video about that that's going to come out tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss out on that. So much stuff to come out. I got to work on my history of video that's coming on Saturday. It's Christmas. But you know what? We're still having a video come out. I'm making sure that history of comes out on Saturday. For after you open presents, put on the history of, or put on history of while you open presents. Whatever you want to do. If you do celebrate holidays, thank you so much from the Nerdgenic team, and happy holidays to you guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into the episode. I can't do it anymore. I'm too excited. Let's just give it a 3, 2, 1, go. And we're rolling. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gotta turn up the volume because I don't even. We got Yelena back. I think we're gonna be getting some working together there. Super excited. Previously on. We're just in the previously on stuff. Mom is dirty. So obviously, like we called that. I called that like back on episode like 1 or 2 that Mom was gonna be dirty. Right. It is a very big misunderstanding. Got Echo. Echo's gonna be maybe helping out Hawkeye. We'll see. Maybe she'll take over the Ronin costume. So many things that could be happening in this episode. Finales are big, so the Kingpin. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wilson Fisk. All right. Marvel intro. Let's do it. Did they do the Marvel intro in Spider-Man No Way Home? I was so excited. I didn't even pay attention. I think they did, but they overlaid it with like the news reel of like Spider-Man's identity reveal, kind of like at the end of Far From Home. I don't remember. I was so excited, and it's like a 2.5 hour movie, so I couldn't remember every detail. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. Finale. Let's do it. Bells will be ringing. Oh, we are starting Fisk strong right out of the gate. Got the white coat, got the cane. Vincent D'Onofrio's back, baby. Yes. When I was a boy. Please have him say that. Please have him say when I was a boy. If there is a Santa, please let him say when I was a boy. When I was a boy. Not including interest. That's like how banks do it. is on to me. I wonder if they're gonna refer if the Daredevil show is connected still, or if these are just maybe multiverse type of things. You don't really walk away from Kingpin. He's probably gonna have a plan. Sorry, lady. It's dirty. Dirty, dirty. The plot thickens. No, but she does run a, side hustle that's causing people to, money laundering likely. No. Hey, Russell's back. What's up, my friend? I don't have a stream deck, so I don't have an applause button. But if there was one, you can insert it right there when you came in. Oh, you're what? My partner. It's like Batman and Robin. Hit us with some Christmas music. Why are they in this whack? Oh, I love the Hawaiian shirt with the white tux. Perfect. Kingpin's vacay outfit. Oh, the cane even has like a giant diamond. This is straight comic stuff here. It's even got a gangster chain. I do. Come on, say when I was a boy. Is this all just a ploy to get close to him and try and kill him? You don't really get to take days off from the Kingpin, but okay. Oh, this Kingpin is very flexible. Yikes. The only thing he's probably ever said to like two people, Vanessa and probably his mom at one time, but yes, have him go nuts. think that's kind of telling him that he needs to try and kill Maya. He should have said the Kingpin after that. I feel like it would have fit wonderfully. Yeah. Don't underestimate the Clintster. Gotta make a grabby arrow. Where are they? Oh, maybe at his... not his apartment? A grappling hook one, of course. A gunpowder one. Flashbang? Maybe? Are there no USB ones? Because I think a PIM one. Perfect. That means it explodes or something. She's labeling them. Nice. A BB arrow. A magnetic one. Nice. A Stark. Wait a minute. Is that the one from... Iron Man 2 when Justin Hammer was trying to sell the Widowmaker? The ex-wife. That was what the little missile was called. The ex-wife. But that said Stark on it, so I doubt it. Would have been cool, though. Blow dart? Very fancy. We're gonna have to suit up. He's gonna have to say something cool like that. Let's go. Let's jump in. Let's get into the action. Oh, he knows. He was there. Not that alone. You were in the same apartment as your mom and dad. Was she not? That's a pretty good speech. I gotta give it to her. If that doesn't get her full partner status with suits and everything, I don't want it. Call this the Christmas takedown. What was the name of that truck? Truckabro? Something like that? So we're in the Rockefeller area. Rockefeller, nice, nice. I was literally out there maybe a couple months ago. I feel like this is like a Sherlock moment, like... Always go for the coat check. Oh, they hired the cops for the wait staff. Interesting. And carrying around a sword just very nonchalant at a Christmas party. Sometimes kids like give the lowest of blows. Sometimes you gotta give them the low blow back. It's the only way to hit them hard. Staying on comms. Ooh, got a cool hero angle when she did that. When she did the earpiece. I feel like that's me if I worked at one of those. Hey, you want to check your coat? No? Oh, all right, whatever. I don't get paid enough for this. Nobody gonna notice Yelena walked in? How big is this party? Oh, DD Jones popped in. This finale was so... that's all I'm going to say. New subscriber, by the way. Love and shout. Thanks so much. I appreciate that, ODD. Also, hello to Harry. Welcome to the stream. I have a feeling that this finale... Because I'm kind of concerned about what ODD said. I'm very kind of concerned about where it may go. But I'm hoping it maybe sets up a season 2 at the very least. I'm not expecting like the most mind-blowing action because of how they've been going so far, but hopefully it's solid. That's all I ask. Do you, Mom? Do you? Yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to spot a sniper. Not all clear. Oof. That was pretty cool. I highly doubt the timing of something like that, but it looked cool. Yeah, Clint, no joke. Yelena's like, are you kidding that I have to now chase you down? I couldn't have just quickly stabbed you. Oof, low blow. Low blow. Deserved, but low blow. I like how the kitchen has party lights and Christmas lights. Draw his rapier. Yep. Not sure what good that's going to do from a sniper, but he's got his sword. And that's good for him. That was kind of a lame little trot they just showed her doing. And there he is. She's not going to stay. Wow, that elevator door sucked if it didn't stop when she jumped through it like that. But okay, we'll go with that. Just casually riding down with your enemy. Why has Yelena got like a Hillary Clinton thing going on? Her nonchalant face is great. Ooh! Does she not have her vest? Does Yelena not have her vest? Her lucky vest? Come on, man. Does nobody know that you use the stairs in case of an emergency? It says fire, but emergency in general, just take the stairs. Okay. Suiting up. How come Clint didn't wear a suit underneath his suit? Gotta do this super cool bow and arrow. How these two aren't best friends, or eventually will be best friends, I don't know. What? That wasn't part of the deal. Okay. I don't know why he has to do that silently. Maybe he was doing it slowly so it wouldn't draw attention. Woo! Of course the gas is purple. Because it wouldn't be Hawkeye if it wasn't. I feel like they're playing like a Mission Impossible sequence or something right now. Which Jeremy Renner was in from Rogue Nation? No, he was in Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol. Come on, these guys have got to be like best friends. If they're not best friends by the end of this, I'm gonna be so sad. Look out. Draws no attention, just shots fired down a building in Rockefeller Center. No big deal. Oh boy, this isn't gonna end well. Not me. No ma'am. No sir, I will not be doing that. Nope. Not me. Sorry. Not happening. Not sure what the plan was there. Oh. If that didn't break a bone, much less sprain something, trust a bro, that's what it was called. Clint, you gotta move faster. I know he's going like Frankenstein, where like he'll go at his own pace, but manage to magically be there at the right time. which is really frustrating. Oh, it's a job. It's a job thing. It has nothing to do with the advice he gave me. A little too swashbuckling, my guy. Where did these guys get guns? Oh boy. Okay. Cover all your bases. Motion trackers or bombs, possibly both, but I'm gonna bet more motion. No, it looks like bombs. Definitely bombs. You didn't hear him coming? Ear thing. I like how he took off his jacket to have his tracksuit underneath, so we know he's a part of the tracksuit, guys. I mean, not really. Technically, Wilson Fisk started it because he hired Ronan to kill Maya's dad. That reminds me of the Spider-Man game when you used to like set up the web bombs. You're gonna tell me all that debris and Clint doesn't have a single speck of dirt on his shirt? I get dirty wearing a white shirt walking out of the house, let alone dealing with all this. Super cool flip of the quiver. Ooh. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Is there gonna be a squirrel? An owl. I expected a squirrel. Good on Marvel for going with owl. In the tree. The big one. The tree. With an owl. At least mention the owl. The owl's there too. Yeah, he's just fighting random people on the street with a sword now. It's kind of weird. What is happening? Are they about to suit up in their LARP stuff or something? Or like something totally different? If they end up being some other thing that I just did not see coming, I will lose my mind. How could you, Kazi? She's probably just gonna like punch it, take out the picture, flip it so it's just her and her dad. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Not at FAO Schwartz. Is that why they moved FAO Schwartz there? Because that's not where FAO Schwartz was before. Oh my god. You gotta dress the part of a hero. I mean, if anybody's gonna catch your attention on the streets of New York, it's around all this chaos, it's gonna be the LARPer people, right? Why? Oh no. Is she trying to knock the tree down? The answer to that is yes. Ooh, with an acid arrow on the trunk. I don't know if you could hit the trunk from the middle. That's a very thick tree. I don't know if you could do that. Pull that off. It could have been a rougher landing. That's a pro, right? Oh, he's got the Hawkeye suit underneath. He just hasn't been showing it off this whole time. Nice use of the magnetic arrows. Magnetic field? I love her enthusiasm. It's morphin' time. It's arrow time? Hawkeye time? It's bow and arrow time. I'm just trying to think of cool catchphrases they could have used. Ooh. That one's not pretty. Hit him with the old frozen leg. The old rocket booster. Binding Electro. Those ones are the most dangerous. The ones that shoot off the little needle things. I would not be a fan of that. What do these gases do? What was that flip off the bow and arrow? You dropped this. This feels very... Since when were there this many tracksuit guys? I feel like this got a little bit out of hand. Like, the show was very believable up until the 8,000 tracksuit guys ascending on them. We did it. We did it. Oh, here come more. It feels like a video game. Oh, snap. I mean, that was kind of cool. But, like, how would she know to have the exact angle where the truck was? We forget about it, because Owly here just took it away. That was cool. Cool, 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 cool. Not really. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah, guns still exist. All those guys and they forgot that guns exist. Did he just Robin Hood his own arrow? That's a little bit unbelievable. Come on, Yelena. Now is not the time for this. That was pretty dope, though. Oh. Maya got her hair done for this? I mean, if you're gonna go out in a fight, you might as well get your hair did. Get your makeup done. Why not? No, it was not me that killed your sister. You want to know what happened now before you kill me? Like, what if it changes your mind? It's gonna change your mind. You know. And me. What? How am I supposed to convince you? Let me put in this copy of Avengers Endgame and you will know what happened to your sister. I feel like they don't... I'm pretty sure Maya can kick your butt, my guy. Really? For real, for real? Oh! Wilson Fisk popping up and ripping off a door. Nice. That's one heck of a villain to take on your first go. My guy is stacked. He has taken on Daredevil. Oh my goodness. Does he seem bigger than he did previously? Oof. Yowza. How she was able to get in the front seat, get the body out of the front seat, turn the car around, go fast enough to hit him through a wall, I don't know, but that was pretty brutal. We can walk it together. My man's a little dramatic, and he's gonna get yeeted just like that. Should have seen it coming, my dude. That was pretty apparent. Don't get blood in her nicely done hair. Rude. Do you have any idea how hard it is for a girl to do her hair? He landed on stuffed animals. He's good. He's Gucci. Either Kate's really small or they did kind of make him bigger. Oof. Yikes. Great episode just ahead of me. Welcome, Nerd Affiliated, to the stream. Everybody make sure you check out Nerd Affiliated. Why can't she just listen to... She has no other reference. No one was there. That FAO Schwartz on Rockefeller's plenty of stuffed animals in that area to be able to pad a lot of these hits. Dude, he is like massive in this show. Again, unless Hailee Steinfeld's super small, I don't... Brutal. And what about Clint's kids? Like, you couldn't make the obvious, like, connection? Oh, with the pin and everything. She's lighting up all of them. Oh! She lit them all up and sent Kingpin flying. Ooh, he's still gonna get up. He's not gonna stay down. But that was pretty cool. I like how he has like barely any damage from taking an explosion to the face. She just got rocked by Kingpin and her mom was like trying to survive an airbag. No, you won't. No, probably not. Something bad's gonna happen. Something bad is gonna happen. Blech. Okay, and who's that gonna be? Ooh. Sorry, Mom. Why? I mean, what if a mom did what you did? Punishment fits the crime, my dude. Like, mom or not. So sorry. Can't help you. Do what Jack did and just buy your way out. Call it a day. What is happening right now? Is that some special whistle that she knows? I don't remember that from Black Widow or something. It's probably from Black Widow. Oh yeah, I think they did do that whistle. Your sister taught her. It took until like 20 years or like 10 years for her story to come out. I watched Black Widow last year or earlier this year. Whatever. Something that was never referenced. But she also claimed in Black Widow that like the whole family dynamic wasn't real to her for like the longest of times. It's not my fault. True. Dude. Oh, that was close. Can I get up now and go help the teenager who's getting her butt kicked by Wilson Fisk? Is that cool with you? And thus the bond was created. Hug it out. It's the only way we can end things. Hug it out. No? Fist bump? Nothing? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Wilson's gone. Told you, dude took a blast to the face and he's gonna get out of it. No prob. Trust a Bro is on the... Are you kidding me? Is she legit about to either help or try and kill this dude? If they take Kingpin out, after us waiting so long for this, pow pow, my dude. I swear if he doesn't live, if there's not a mid or post credit scene telling us that he lives, so mad at this series. Hey Archer, welcome to the stream. Such a good series, 6 episodes, short and sweet, but I hope that they continue. We will have a grade on this episode very shortly, so make sure you stick around. Lopping. And who was that, Clint? Hey, suit's very important to a superhero, especially the mortal ones. Now get Clint home in time for Christmas. That's what we've all been gunning for. Let's do it. Private jet. Come on, Kate. Pull out a private jet or something. Yeah, we haven't seen Lucky in like 2 episodes, guys. Come on. Go get him. Christmas Day, baby. Where are we headed? Clint's house. I called this like first episode when they started this. Clint would be home on Christmas Day. It's like I wrote this stuff. Did he bring Lucky with him? Probably not, but one could hope. You brought presents. I mean, if you're gonna come home, you better come home with stuff. Yeah, the entire show's like subplot was getting home for Christmas. What did you think was gonna happen? They seem very nonchalant that he made it. And not very excited to see him. Like, the little boy was the most excited. The watch. The Rolex with Shield logo, 19. So is that referencing that she was working with Shield before? I think that's what that means. What if she was like a descendant of like Peggy Carter or something? I mean, it's a fireproof suit, Clint. No, I'm just kidding. If it just didn't burn. Just gonna have to bury it. Nothing we can do. Heel and the Kigonites. Just take Hawkeye. Hawk Eve. Hawk shot. That's horrible. Hawkeye. Why are they doing Mission Impossible music again? Alright, good stuff. Last episode. But, like I said, I think there is a post or mid-credit scene, so we're going to let it keep rolling until we get to that point here in the episode. I'm not going to skip ahead because I want the time code to be as accurate as possible. I think there's maybe a second difference, but it doesn't matter. As long as we get to see this together, that's my numero uno. Let's take some guesses what's going to be. So we can say Kingpin is going to be confirmed as being alive. I think that's the best thing that they can do. Maybe setting up a season 2, maybe doing something else. I don't know, but there wasn't really much to set up season 2 other than the possibility of her taking the Hawkeye name or whatever's going to go down with Maya and Wilson Fisk. Maybe we could set up She-Hulk or Daredevil. Daredevil in She-Hulk. What's another series? Miss Marvel, I think, got delayed, so probably not that one. She-Hulk, I think, is the next Marvel series, if I'm not wrong. I mean, they could do Moon Knight. Trying to think of what else could possibly, other than bring in more Daredevil. Marvel Studio presents a Kevin Feige production. Hawkeye. I love the art of the credits. It's very reminiscent of the comic, which I know there's a big controversy about that. Here we go. Happy holidays from Marvel Studios. Is it going to be something epic? Everybody hold on. Rogers the Musical. Okay. Give us a whole musical. I think that guy's a Broadway actor, very famous from like Rent. Where is this going? I just want this whole musical. I love it. I love this. Is this just supposed to be the citizens after the Battle of New York? I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here. Loki on the little Chitauri thing in the background. I like how they say they lived through the 80s. New York survived the 80s. It can survive the Battle of New York. Nothing worse happened to New York other than the 80s, apparently. Was that guy supposed to be Loki? Uh-oh. And the Chitauri. What is happening right now? This is the weirdest thing on the planet, but I love it. I would buy the most... Kind of has a Brothor look, but okay. I like how Ant-Man's at the Battle of New York, despite him not being there. How did they know about the shawarma? My God. Oh my God, this is everything that's so epic. I love this. Just give me the whole play of Rogers the musical. What's kind of strange about this whole number, just now that I think about it, is this is supposed to be Rogers' story. They're putting a lot of emphasis on the Battle of New York. My God. I love how they did a whole number. Like, they didn't break it for anything. They just gave us the whole number of I can do this all day. And it's been going for like 6-7 minutes. Oh, again, just do it again. That's gonna be stuck in my head the entire time I'm watching The Matrix. The entire time. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm pretty sure we're done. We are done. Woo! That was an experience, ladies and gentlemen. Ended that at around 57 minutes. Whew, I am exhausted from that. All right, let's talk about that episode, shall we? So much that happened. So first off, we got a lot of Wilson Fisk. We got a lot of stuff that just fighting in action. It took, what I think would be a little while to get there, if anything. It took its time a little bit. I'm trying to think. I have to think about scores here. So overall, I think it was a great episode. I kind of have to disagree with ODD Jones previously in the chat, saying that the finale was ugh. That's all he was gonna say. But he did say that he loved the channel, so we still love ODD Jones. We love and appreciate all of our subscribers and all of you watching. So thank you so much for that. I don't think it was too to be honest with you. I think there were some eye-rolling moments. I think some of it was a little bit much at times, or a little bit overblown, especially with like all the thugs transcending on like the ice rink at Rockefeller. That seemed like it was a little bit much to me, but for the most part, I think it was pretty enjoyable. Hey Archer liked it. Thought it was a good series. Where do I want to place this in the echelons of Hawkeye? I think I'm going in 8s. I'm going in the 8s. But where do I want to place it in the 8s? Do I want to go as high as an 8.5 or should I go with just an 8? Chat, what do you think about this episode? Do you think it's worthy of anything higher? Would you put it higher than that? I'm really stretching for an 8.5 though. Well, should I go with like an 8.25? I mean, we did an 8.75 last week. That would round it out, basically add an extra whole point to the overall tally. Should I go 8.25 or 8.5? It had a lot of action. It had a lot of good Wilson Fisk moments that I felt very comic-y. I think I gotta give it an 8.5. I don't have a stream deck, but if I did, just imagine I did, and I had like a cool applause. When I said 8.5, insert yay, whatever. So 8.5 would be the grade that I'm going to give this episode. I still think last episode was pretty good. A little bit better on overall story development, just excitement. But this one had a lot in it. It was the longest. Now I'm pushing 8.75, guys. Because if I'm thinking about it, right? So we had an epic fight between Yelena and... I'm drawing a blank on her name. Kate, sorry. Between Yelena and Kate. There was that awesome fight. They had a couple of good back and forth moments. So there's one. There was the fight between Clint and Yelena, which was pretty good, if I'm being honest. There was the fight with Wilson Fisk. Totally epic, if I do say so myself. We got a lot of Wilson Fisk. There's this do this, save the day, do this all day, final number from Rogers the Musical. That's 4. If we get to 5, or even 6, if we get to 6, we'll push it to an 8.5. Or what was it? What did I say? 8.5 before? If we can get it to... Okay, if we can name 10 awesome moments, we'll push it to a 9. If it has 10 awesome moments, we'll push it to a 9. If it doesn't, we'll match last week's episode at 8.75. So let's do this. So I'm going to write down 8.75 now. And then, okay, let's count out 10. If we can name 10 awesome moments from memory, then it deserves a 9. So, number 1 awesome moment. Making trick arrows. Well, that's got to be up there. So, making trick arrows, number 1. These are in no particular order, by the way, just how I remember them. Yelena and Kate, which we already knew was a great relationship, but them fighting and having that whole back and forth, that deserves to be up there. We said Clint versus Yelena. That's 3. We have... Let's just start with the return of Wilson Fisk, and then we'll say Kate's fight with Wilson Fisk is number 5, because I feel like those are kind of 2 separate things. Being able to have Wilson Fisk back, although he didn't say, and I was hoping against all hope that he would say when I was a boy. That was a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. He returned, and we had a lot of time with him. Surprisingly, I did not expect to have nearly that amount of time with him, both in the beginning of the episode, his fighting, all that stuff. So that was awesome. So that's one thing. And then the fight with Kate, I felt was pretty epic. I don't know if it was just their natural size difference between Wilson Fisk and Kate Bishop that felt very comic-y, if he was just enhanced in some way, if she's just naturally very small, and that just kind of added to their size difference. But that's point number 5 right there. All right, so we got an uphill battle. We have 5 and we need 10. I gotta fill out this hand of awesome moments. Okay, so I'm gonna say, let's see, I'm gonna go as far as the watch moment. Oh, I should really write this down because I'm not gonna remember this. Okay, so let's do this. Trick arrows. I'm writing this on my laptop as I stream. So trick arrows, number 1. Number 2, Clint versus Yelena. Return of Kingpin. We'll do Kingpin versus Kate. do this Rogers the musical number. Musical number. I forgot what else I said. Was that all I said? I feel like I said something else. Trying to think through the scrub through our little. Oh, Yelena versus Kate. Their fight, and they're sort of back and forth. So we have 6 right now. Can we fill out 4 more? Help me out. Remember any amazing moments that can push this to a 9? Let's see. I feel like Echo should have had a little bit more than she did, so I'm a little bit disappointed there. I'm gonna go as far as I'm gonna say the Rockefeller fight, because that was, although it was over the top and ridiculous, it had trick arrows, it had some pretty cool stuff in it, very comic-y, so I feel like that fits. So that's a solid 7. Can we push it to a 9? I'm trying to remember anything else. If you guys think of anything, make sure to leave it in the chat, because I'm starting to draw some blanks. Clint's home in time for Christmas. I'm going to say the watch. I'm going to say the watch because that kind of feels like an Easter eggy thing that whatever SHIELD Agent 19 may be, which I'm just going to guess is a reference to Clint's wife being in SHIELD previously, hence her whole going undercover, probably how she met Clint. As to who she is possibly in comics, from my memory, I don't know. Could that be setting up something else? Possibly, but I'm going to say the watch. The watch reveal. Let's see, what else do we have? Was there anything else that stuck out to you guys? What should we count the LARPers? Because I feel like they were kind of the unsung heroes of the whole series, but also like they showed up when they needed them most type of thing. They were there as backup. They had their kind of what felt like it's morphin time moment where they had to like go and change to be like heroes themselves. I feel like they kind of deserve that arc and deserve that recognition. I'm going to add the LARPers. LARPers. And I know probably some of you guys are like, he's just stretching to get to 10 items so that he can have that magical 9. But let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can we come up with a magical number 10? Again, if you are here with me live, give me a thought. Give me a give me a thought. Like I'm like totally blank in the mind. Was there anything else for all the marbles? For all the marbles, was there a number 10? I'm really struggling, guys. Really struggling. If I could give it anything, I don't know if it's gonna make it. May have to sit 8.75. I mean, I feel like I kind of want to count the tree aspect and like the overall humor, because I feel like there was some good humor in this episode that's gonna be looked past, because it's kind of sprinkled in throughout all of these moments, or at least most of them. The trick arrows, whether that be building them or the use of them, when Kate got super excited. I'm just gonna call it humor. I mean, the whole thing in the tree, Kate's interaction with the one guy from the tracksuit gang. Let's just double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna count that as 10, guys. I'm giving this episode a 9. Again, no stream deck. So imagine I hit a button like all the big, awesome streamers do, and there's a clap, an applause. The crowd goes wild. We're ending the series on a 9. How incredible. So the total of the series was a 48.25. 48.25. Now, if we divide that by 6 episodes, oof, they squeaked by. That is an 8 average score of almost 8.5 or almost a score of 8.1. So they really needed it. What would have happened if we gave it less? Would it have made it? Plus 8.5, using my calculator here. 8 plus 8.75 plus... Okay, so I said 8.75 to match the finale. So if it didn't, what ended up 48 divided by 6 is a solid 8. Either way, it would have ended in 8. I guess all that thinking and all that work that I just did for 10 items to give it just that little bit of a squeak more meant nothing. But the point is that the overall grade of this series is an 8. So we should celebrate that. We should be super excited. If I have to say so, I feel like this was probably my favorite of the Marvel series thus far. Was it as grand as something like Loki, as something like WandaVision, or even Falcon and Winter Soldier? Absolutely not. But it very much gave us a grounded story of a character that was kind of like pushed to the background or made fun of for quite a while. I mean, there were jokes left and right about Hawkeye from the very beginning. So the fact that he's now very much respected, fans are absolutely loving this show from what I can tell. Some people are more on the rocks than others, but coming out with a solid B on your first series, which is only 6 episodes, that's definitely no small feat. So I got to give it to him. Round of applause again. No Stream Deck. Imagine professional streamer pushes the button, crowd goes wild, claps, applause, all that good stuff. But I think it's my favorite. I know it sounds ridiculous. I don't even know who this man is. Sorry. But I think that it was easily one of the best, if not the best. It was not my most anticipated by any means whatsoever. It was actually Falcon and Winter Soldier, but the fact that it came out so far ahead, I was having a great time week to week. It kept me engaged very much the entire time. There was very little down episodes. Honestly, if I went back and I revisited episode 1 and 2, I would likely give it a higher score. Because thinking back on it, there was like the initial, Kate getting the Ronin suit. There was the initial tracksuit guys trying to take over that auction thing. There were a lot of decent pieces throughout that if I actually probably went back, I maybe gave the scores higher than I actually did. Just my memory said that they were 7, so we're going with that. But it was a solid series. I enjoyed it throughout. And that's going to go down as my favorite until the next series, which will probably be, I think the next series is either She-Hulk or Moon Knight. I want to say She-Hulk is first, which Charlie Cox is going to be coming back as Daredevil. Super pumped about that. So hopefully by him being back, we'll also find out if Kingpin is still alive. I'm going to put money on it that, well, I have nobody put money on it with, but I would put money on it that Kingpin is still very much alive. As to whether or not they'll do a season 2, I don't know. I feel like it wrapped things up so nicely that they don't have to go for season 2. But because of how well people liked it and how well it was received, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a season 2. Unlike Loki, where they were just like, yep, season 2's coming, baby. But I like that they're sort of like, this was a good thing. We're not gonna give you all the energy for season 2. Sit with this, enjoy it. But I wouldn't be surprised, I should say, if within the next month or less that they come out with an announcement that Hawkeye season 2 has been greenlit. So if that does happen, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, because there will be a post when that news breaks that Hawkeye got renewed. So if you're not following us across those platforms, make sure you do so now. And obviously make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification to the YouTube channel, as we have tons of new stuff all the time. Like I said, I've been doing a ton of Spider-Man No Way Home videos. So much. I've had so much on my mind about that movie, but I'm loving it. So I have so much to say because I liked it so much. So make sure you check out all those videos. But if you want awesome content for right now, the Doctor Strange video that just dropped, trailer, there's a video on Nerdgenic already. I have an upcoming history of, so there you can check out the playlist right over here. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining me. There's going to be tons more live streams upcoming, so make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell notifications so you don't miss out. But I'm going to leave it at that. It was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you guys so much. And we will see you in the next video or next live stream. Thanks so much. Have a happy holiday.